It's time to get real. When you are a person in leadership, you get to set the atmosphere. You get to set the expectations of the people. You get to set the platform. Well, when we look at the account of Martha and Mary, because Martha is the eldest sister, the law of first mention, her name is mentioned first. She gets to set the atmosphere. And this is what we will see in the account, that when Jesus enters into a certain village, a certain woman, Martha's house, the agenda and the atmosphere is according to Martha. It matters who's in leadership, because the way they think, the way they have order will be the direction, the ship, the whole entire ship. Be careful how you rule the ship. Blessings abound. The account of Martha and Mary is a very interesting one, because it will show us, it will show you how you can enter the home and it be according to a certain aspect of rule. However, when Jesus enters into that place has an opportunity to experience change. So the question is, have you allowed Jesus to enter your house and the change to take place? Always going to be about choice. It's always going to be about, what do you want? Do you want the same old, or do you want the new thing? Behold, I will do a new thing. Do you want that new thing that Jesus can bring to your house? It's up to you. Blessings abound. With Martha, the eldest sister, we see a system that has been established. It's about works. It's about the law of works. And that was her focus. Jesus came into the house, and Martha desires that Jesus corrects Mary, because Mary is not doing as per the rules, the law. So in this house are two systems, and our job is to know which system did Jesus validate? Which system did Jesus encourage all to live by? When you know that, you understand that the Lord came to change and grace came to stay. Blessings abound. Before the account of Jesus entering into the home of Martha and Mary, Jesus had performed numerous amounts of miracles, turning the water into wine, seeing the leper, feeding the multitude with the great catch of fish, healing the nobleman's son. Jesus had entered into every situation, and when those situations experienced the presence of Jesus, miracles happen. Understand this: when Jesus enters your house, there is the possibility of a miracle. When Jesus enters your house, there's the possibility of change, and you will never be the same when Jesus enters your house. Blessings abound. The text tells us that Martha received Jesus into her house. She received him as a guest. She did not receive him to make changes according to her belief system. And that's the challenge today. We don't mind Jesus being a guest as long as he does not change things. I've got news for you though. When Jesus enters into your house, it is so that you can experience change. And because Jesus enters into your house, that change is for the better. Allow Jesus to enter in as a guest, and then take it up a notch and allow him to change the atmosphere. Blessings abound. So you have the sisters, Martha, Mary. Martha, busy getting things done, doing, I'm sure, what she's done many times before when she had guests come into the house. Mary, I'm more than sure that Mary knew what to do. She knew what Martha expected of her. Yet this time it's different. It's not just any old guest. This is Jesus. And there is something about Jesus that moves you from what your norm is to the new. Are you ready for Jesus to move you from the normality of what you do to the new of what he wants you to do. Blessings abound. The truth of the matter is that it's always a heart matter. Martha invited Jesus into her house, and Martha was going to demonstrate to Jesus all of the works that she could do. That's a law mindset. Mary, on the other hand, when Jesus entered into the house, she must have experienced a spiritual atmospheric change because she changed. She sat at the feet of Jesus. She understood that there was something greater than work, and she sat down and listened to the words from the mouth of the Master, Jesus. He was not just a guest, he was a life changer. He is a life changer. When you invite Jesus into your life, he will change it, and you will never be the same. Blessings abound. You have a choice to make. You can invite Jesus into your house, but never really experience the change that can happen. Or you can invite Jesus into your house and declare that this house has now changed for the better. You can live like you've always lived, or you can live differently. It's about choice. And this is what makes the Bible pro-choice. Yet, the pro-choice is always with consequences. Jesus spoke to pro-choice Martha and said, you're cumbered about with so much. You're doing the most. There was pro-choice with Mary, and Jesus said of Mary, she has chosen the good part, and that was to listen to the words of Jesus. So I say, with every topic, with every issue at hand, are you going to listen to your pro-choice self, or are you going to listen to your pro-choice self understanding the words that the Master speaks, the word of God? It's your choice. There are consequences. Blessings abound. One way or another, you are going to be a rebel. Martha, her name means she was rebellious. I would dare say she rebelled against change. Mary, her name means their rebellion. And this was a rebellion against a system that wanted you to stay set in a certain place. You know, the woman's place is in the kitchen, only serving. Whereas Jesus looks at Mary and says, this is the good part, and it shall not be taken away. Don't take away a woman's desire to sit at the feet of Jesus and to understand the powerful words of Jesus. When it comes to law and grace, when it comes to works and the word of Jesus, choose the better part, the good part, and that is choose Jesus. Blessings abound.